What's going on, guys? I am Stock Sniper Mike, and we are back again for another Weekly Watchers video. For those of you guys that don't know what the Weekly Watchers is, it's a watch list with a list of stocks that we believe have the most potential to make you and I money in this next upcoming week. Now, we're not telling you to go out and buy these stocks. We just want you to pay attention closely to their support and resistance levels that we're going to bring up to you. And if they can hold those support spots and break the resistance, we're going to be looking to make a move on them in the upcoming week. If you didn't know where to find this list, you could find it on our mobile app and on the Google Play App Store under Stock Snipers, or you can find us on our website at www.thestocksnipers.com. Great community of traders, all on the same goal of getting rich together. One of the tools that we have to help us all get rich together is this weekly watch list. And where we're going to find it is if you click into the website. Oh, we're in the chat room right now. If we go into the watch list tab, this is up here on the top. We click on that and you're going to find it every Sunday afternoon. We post this weekly watch list for the upcoming week. Now, when you click on it, you're going to have a list of stocks that we're eyeing down with the sniper pattern, and then we'll describe them below. We have been playing a lot of listed stocks lately with the volatile market out there and with the movement that's been going on in the Dow Jones, that's SPY, and the QQQ. We've been playing listed stocks as well as OTC stocks. So this list is about split even between OTC and listed stocks. So let's dive in. We're going to start with our bread and butter and where we make most of our money, and that's going to be the OTC market. And this one is actually one we've already made money on to start the week on Money Monday. Now, I'm giving you this video on Tuesday. Our members are getting this watch list on Sunday, and this was money made on Monday. SIRC we took over the weekend. We liked it because, as you can see, it had a crazy run from 17 cents to 60 cents and now coming back down and holding right around that 40-cent area. We were looking for it to continue to push above 40 cents, and that's what it did on Friday. So we bought into it at the end of the day at 435. On Money Monday, it did what we were looking for, and it followed up all the way up to 48-cent area. We got out around that 46.5, 46 area, and we were able to profit a total of just about $400 over the night and over the weekend to start the new week. This next one is one that I highly recommend all you guys to watch. The downtrend is serious, coming all the way from 9 cents down to 5-cent long-term support in 9 straight downward days. If it continues to hold 5 cents, be on the lookout for this one to turn around and make that first green day move back up to the 6-cent area and possibly 7 cents or so. EMGE is a brand new OTC stock that we've been playing and watching lately. This one has now died out after the huge spike that it just had. We'll see if it could create some sort of support down here around 14815. 1.4 would be a nice spot to see it bounce off of and create that first green day next week. OTC penny stock BMXI is another brand new one. This is a pump and dump looking pattern. If you can see, it shot all the way up from 5 cents up to the 45-cent area in about 10 straight days. Now it's going to panic next week, in my opinion. Next week, we're looking for this thing to panic. And if it does panic, we want to see some real panic selling all the way back down to the 20-cent or 15-cent area. The 20-cent area is the first spot we'll be looking for the turnaround, but ideally we can drop back down to 15 cents and then pop back up into the 20s. HGTXU is one that looks like a pump and dump, but it's a slower mover, and that is because it's a higher price stock. It actually moved from 190 all the way to 330 in 7 straight days. And if it does create another 1 or 2 green days next week, we're going to be looking to short this one. We do think it's overextended here, and if you do catch a nice position on the short, you could possibly get a push all the way back down to 205 52-week breakout levels. Now let's jump into the listed stocks, the New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ stocks. This first one we're going to start with is a hot sector that a lot of people are talking about lately, and that's the monkeypox sector. The monkeypox sector is something new. It's vaccines are having to be made now. So there are companies out there that make vaccines, pharmaceutical companies that are trying to create vaccines, and these companies are now getting a lot of attention. GOVX is one of them. It was able to spike from 40 cents all the way to 420 in 8 days when the monkeypox news started to come out. Now from 440, it's coming all the way back down to 160 long-term support. 160 long-term support is an ideal spot we would like to see it bounce off of, and possibly where we can get a first green day buy push back into the $2. This next one was our favorite stock of 2020. This is MMEDF was the OTC stock, and then it turned to a listed stock, Mnmd. It's a psychedelic stock. So for those of you guys that are shroomers out there that like to open your mind, this is one of those stocks that are showing people how to open their mind through pharmaceuticals. Psychedelic pharmaceutical stock, Mnmd, got a huge spike last week after Bed Bath & Beyond got a 200% spike, and a 20-year-old kid actually made $20 million off of Bed Bath & Beyond when he threw $5 million. So he had a lot of money before he made the $20 million. He threw $5 million into Bed Bath & Beyond around the $3. It shot all the way up, and he was able to sell it, making 20 plus million. Now, when the news broke out that he made this money, more news broke out that his uncle helped him out with this purchase, and he helped him out become an investor, and his uncle is on the board of Mnmd. And when that news came out, it spiked all the way up from 70 cents to $1.20. So, or $1.40, I think it went to. So crazy spike there, but now from $1.40, it's coming back down to 70 cents where that spike started. The spike started at 77. If we could drop back to 70 cents, that would be ideal. So we're going to be looking for that spot in next week in Mnmd. Bed Bath & Beyond. We definitely have to put this on the list because it went crazy last week, running from $10 all the way up to $30, and now in 3 straight days coming down from $30 right back to $10. So crazy movement, but usually what goes up comes back down, and what comes back down comes back up. So now we're looking for a first green day type of play in BBBY. We're looking for it to come down to $9 and then bounce back up into the $12 plus area. These next two are listed plays that have got big spikes in the past, but have now consolidated the past week or two, and we're going to be looking for them to make that next leg up. The first one is SDC. As you can see, it got a huge spike from $1 to $2.50, and now it's starting to come back down to that $1.50 range. We'll be looking to see where it could create support in a first green day next week. And then HLBZ is a very similar move, getting a big spike above $1 all the way to the 2s, and then coming back down to 130 resistance or support area. We're looking for it to come back down towards $1, I would say. That would be an ideal spot. So we'll be checking that one out next week for a possible first green day. And last but certainly not least, my favorite listed one besides GOVX is Shopify, SHOP. And this is a larger listed stock. They actually had news with YouTube 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago that they were going to be getting payments from YouTube, or they had big news, and they're a big company. They were a $175 stock not even a year ago, and now they're all the way back down to the 30s. It was just at $45 last week, and now it's created 7 straight red days to come back to 34. Usually after 3 red days, we say it's going to be a first green day soon. This is on 7. If this can come back down to $30, ideally 31 to 32, we'll be looking to possibly enter around that range, looking for the bounce next week back to 35 and possibly the 40s. And that wraps it up, snipers. That is our weekly watchers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys can profit off of one of those 11 stocks. But like I said before, don't go out and just buy all of these plays. Set up certain alerts. We have an alert video that Sniper Nick made on YouTube. Go check that out. Set up alerts so you can be prepared when the stock does break certain resistance or holds certain support levels. Like I said before, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want some more watch lists, if you'd like to have this on Sunday night, check us out on our website at thestocksnipers.com or on the App Store or Google Play under Stock Snipers. We'll see you guys next week for another weekly watchers. Stock Sniper Mike out.